Hi everyone, this is Brianna Lacey. This is assignment 6.1, Priorities for Income Policies. This is my introductory slide, just kind of giving the key points that I'm going to discuss during this assignment. So the policy that I wanted to discuss is an expansion of Social Security and Medicare benefits. Since women make less over their time in the workforce, they often rely on Social Security in retirement to help pay for their expenses of living. However, that's not enough to sustain them, and we'll go over that. Also, women live longer, and we'll hear this a lot. They live longer than men, so they are going to be spending a lot of money on healthcare during retirement. So a change in benefits of both Social Security and Medicare could benefit women. It could also help give them a sense of financial security and hopefully improve the rates of women in poverty. So first I want to discuss why women make less. They have these gaps in their work history, and this could be due for various reasons. It could be due to childbearing, changing their jobs, going back to school, or caring for a loved one. And there are many more, but these are the main ones that many authors have discussed. So these gaps in their work history negatively affect their wages over their life course. It affects their benefits when compared to men who usually work more hours and are going to have less gaps in their history. So not only do they have these gaps, but they also make less than men. It was found in 2014 that women make 79 cents on every dollar that a man makes. So that's concerning. So not only do they have gaps in order to raise a family or change their job or care for someone that they love, they also make less than men. So this is why women often rely on Social Security in their retirement. And as I said before, this is not enough to sustain them. In Brown's article in 2016, he wrote that the average Social Security benefit for women 65 and older was somewhere around $13,000. And this is below the elder index line. So this is really concerning. In addition, women who are widowed, divorced, and are over age 70 rely heavily on Social Security. And women of color are especially at risk of this due to many other factors. So despite our attempts to decrease the rates of poverty in the United States, women still suffer more than men. In 2013, the poverty rate for women over the age of 65 was still 80% higher than men. That is crazy. So what can be done? Many articles have suggested making changes to expand Social Security benefits for women to provide more of a secure retirement. In the past, there's been organizations that promote at the state and local levels. One of those is National Women's Law Center, and they have pushed for improvements in benefits through Social Security. So this next slide will kind of go over all the suggestions that I've found in previous articles about what can be done to expand Social Security and Medicare benefits towards women. So we know that Social Security is very important for women and that it plays a large role in their retirement income, but is not enough. It has been proposed that more Social Security offices be created in order to provide aid to individuals in rural areas or areas that are highly populated. That way there's not long lines out the door when people are trying to get to these offices. Another suggestion has been made to improve benefits for women who outlive their spouses, which is often true since women do live longer. So in this case, they would receive a portion of their spouse's benefits. I believe one article said that they would receive 75% of their spouse's benefits, which would substantially help these women. In addition, another suggestion was to improve the cost of living adjustment. Again, which is important because women live longer. So over the course of the time that they have outlived their spouse, the cost of living has likely shifted. So shifting the benefits along with this change in cost of living would substantially help these women. Another suggestion for Social Security would be to provide caregiving credits. As we know, women take these gaps in their workforce history to take care of children, family members, etc. So these caregiver credits would be substantial for women who did take out extended periods of time for caregiving. And then as for Medicare, there needs to be a standard or a sense of control over the prices of prescription drugs. Prescription drugs can be a little pricey, especially when it comes to diabetic care or high blood pressure care or blood thinners, things like that. They can be very outrageous, and out-of-pocket expenses will really put a damper on their funds that they would receive from Social Security. So something to regulate that would be very substantial for women. And then finally, Medicare limitations need to be adjusted so individuals, especially women, can receive their needed healthcare benefits. So this slide is going to take everything that I've discussed and reiterate the importance of this topic. As we know, the aging population is growing rapidly. The global population of 60-year and older individuals is projected to more than double by 2050. And we've been told this since the baby boomers started to age, started to retire. So this is something that really needs to be taken seriously. And since women live longer, it is imperative that changes are made to Social Security and Medicare so women can have more financial security in their retirement, even if they outlive their spouses. So by doing so, we can reduce the rates of women in poverty and women who are financially insecure. This way we can set the stage for future generations to come. So therefore, more awareness needs to be shown for this topic. Promotion from the state and local levels needs to continue so that it can finally reach a greater political stage. And this is my resource slide. If you have any more questions for me, feel free to reach out. Thank you.